Good evening, Casey. It's Friday. I hope you are enjoying your time in Taiwan. It's a wonderful country with wonderful and cheap food. Tonight, I'm bringing you the Ao-oni India Pale Ale from Yoho Brewing. I suspect at some point in the near future, we're probably going to do a review on this, so I won't talk too much about the beer. However, I will do a pour for the camera. I chose this for several reasons. One is because I'm curious if you've seen Yona Yona in Taiwan because I don't remember if you were there when we were talking with some friends the other night who had just come from Taiwan, but apparently Yona Yona is available there. I assume that's because they're under Kieran's umbrella, and so they have a little bit of distribution power now. I was also curious, as I talk in ports at the same time, if you had been to any other craft beer bars while there. I really have no idea what the scene is like in Taiwan, and I'm just kind of curious, especially being a Southeast Asian country. It's not too bad. I at least have the stereotype that a lot of like Thailand and Vietnam and Cambodia and countries in that neck of the woods all tend to have a lot of sort of very pale lagers as their main beers. So I'd be curious to watch the craft industry grow up in a country like that. Like here's the Ao-oni in a Mino glass. Let me take a quick sniff. Oh, it smells like citra hops maybe. I don't know what hops are in this, but let's have a quick taste. Oh man, for me, this actually goes down a little bit smoother than Yona Yona does. It's a little bit lighter for some reason. It's like obviously hoppier because Yona Yona is just a pale ale, but this is just really easy to drink. Very hoppy. Like I said, really citrusy. Nice carbonation. It's like the perfect amount. The head is great. It's kind of like light and fluffy, like a meringue almost. Anyway, since I have about a minute left, I wanted to talk briefly about something. So I decided to talk about watching ourselves and how you and I talk a lot about like we're our biggest fans and we're constantly watching our own videos, which seems sort of like narcissistic and weird. But as I mentioned to you the other day when I was editing this last episode, there were a couple of things that I thought didn't work particularly well and things that we needed to improve. And that sort of echoes to like the way we study Japanese and you're studying occasionally Esperanto and I'm doing Spanish and I've found that like listening to yourself on recordings speak as much as everyone hates the sound of their own voice is a good way to find your mistakes or the things that like you could do better. And with this YouTube gig, I'm finding the same thing. Like the more I watch us, the more I'm like, man, we suck at this. And even if it's something as simple as the other day, I was like, we shouldn't put our bottles down on the table with the microphone because it makes me go deaf, and I assume it makes everyone else go deaf. Even if it's something simple like that, I think there's you don't really become aware of that unless you watch yourself do it 100 times over while you're editing the videos. And language is the same way. Like you're focusing so hard on speaking the language that is not your native language that you're not aware of these little mistakes that you're making, these little ticks that you have. So I don't know. Lesson for this week. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this Ao-oni, phenomenal pale ale in my monkey glass, and have a safe trip, man. And try and stop by a craft beer bar or something. Let me know how it goes. All right, peace.